Just thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime.
Beep boop bop. Testing. My AirDroid cast did not like me. So I was gonna stream art, but I was fighting with it and it didn't want to show up on my OBS. So rip that for a while. And I added or split the audio stuff, hopefully. I don't know if it's too loud for the coffee things and stuff. Let me see.
Today's fortune
Jay.
is...
Yeah.
not good
Kyo,
for work or
hello.
overtime.
Where is... Can I see a dashboard, please? Copy? I'm not sure. I might blow out your ears. So... Where's my... thingy?
Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime.
That's one way to use a soundboard. My volume is fine. I don't know about you guys.
Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime.
I was also lurking other peep streams. No, wrong tab. No, I closed it. Wonder if they have a kuru thing. Test. Do I have to re-add it? Now you gonna pat me?
Mew. Dono from someone for 3. Hello. Imkofi's chatbot.
I don't want to pat the map. I think I'll lower the Kofi thing a bit. Yeah, I think I have to redo the coffee too. Like, repaste the browser source. That's not it. I'll also, lurk in other peep streams. Still. Hopefully this doesn't glitch out the audio or anything. And mute that. So I did like all the blue ones. Now I have a bunch of purple ones. I don't know why I had that one. Where's my tablet? If AirDroidCast doesn't want to work, I'll just play Honkai Star Rail. And I'll finish the
Today's
art
fortune
off
is-
stream.
Not good for work or overtime.
Enough of the gambling. Well, I'm playing Honkai Star Rail. I can't say that.
Nice. Love at first sight, sold at first strike. The
I actually have
Wildfire
some,
used item auction is opening soon. If you are interested, head down to the Vagrant
golden
camp
tickets
and get
too from
involved.
like quests and level ups, but I'm not using them because I have my 50-50 thing. Should I get Sparkle? I don't know.
Outsider! I remember you. Perhaps you're hoping to find some treasures at the auction too. We're not sticklers at this auction. You'll find everything from exotic Bellabog rarities to tattered roadside socks. Oh, plenty. Gloves used by Chief Oleg, the domestic robot that Miss Fedora built. There are lots of prospectors hunting for ancient relics in the Vagrant camp, so there should be a lot of unique items at this auction. For example, I heard that one of the goods up for auction is a barely used geomarrow probe. Ah, never heard of a treasure like that before, huh? More excited about the auction now? Oh, here.
I think
take
that's
this
what Hook
pamphlet.
wanted.
It has
Oh,
more information on all
I actually
the
got
rarities up
Hook.
for
Like,
auction. Remember to stop
was
by
it
the
Hook?
Vagrant camp. Be there.
Was it
or be
Yukong?
square.
And I had another Eidolon from them.
I should tell Hook about the geomarrow probe. She might want to help Fursman get his treasure back.
Slices of life before the furnace. Complete the 7-day missions in Pen Economy Food Fest. I can't even enter. Is it here? Ow. My knee! I think it was... I got a Hook. I don't know who else. that? Those from Simulated Universe. Oh, I got Hook and Yukong. Drinks, hello! We're eating and setting up stream, but I hope you're well. I was trying to set up my art thing, the app I used to record my tablet. It doesn't want to work. Yeah, I think that's it. Of course, I already have it idle on from her. She's in my team because there was like quantum weakness, and I was using her. I was grinding. Wait, what is this? That's something else. I went to Forgotten Hall, was it 9? I did a lot of stuff off stream. Yeah, now I have to do 12. I'm still trying to do 9. Like 3-star it. I don't think I can at the moment. I have to level up more. Yeah, look. It's a 5-star relic. Enhance 4 relics to 12. Character's level 60. To level 60? I think I need to level up my Trailblazer level more. So I could do Equilibrium 3.
Honorary member. I was just about to go see you. Daddy's
Pitch
already
Dark
planned
Hook
his
the
birthday
Great.
party, but I haven't been able to sell Jun or buy a gift for him. What should I do? Honorary member, you think of something. I was just about to ask you about the probe.
I'll do a shout out later for you, Endurance, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot more viewers in the middle of stream.
Honorary member, you found some clues? The auction. So that's where the probe is?
Okay, volume seems to be working. I could see it jumping up and down OBS.
That's nothing. You're here too. I've got the honorary member here to help me with the bidding.
That's like Drin's asking his mods to bid for him.
Jun is still with the old witch. Let's go get him and then register for the auction.
I don't think Natasha's gonna let you.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
Stupid witchy old Natasha! have you finished fixing Jun?
Right in her face?
Oh, your teddy bear? He's nearly done. Here, take a look at him.
Should I use Hook or Asta for like the fire stuff?
Wow, he looks brand new! Natasha, you're incredible.
Or Gui. I think that's how you say your name. I was listening to some voice acting stuff.
Glad to be of service. Now then, did you really bring him over here with you just to pick up Jun? Come on now, what are you guys up to this time?
We're going to the auction. No, that's not what we're going to do.
We're going to look for Julia and play hide and seek with him? We're not up to anything.
You've been spending too much time with Hook. The auction, right, Hook? The one at the vagrant camp? So you made me go through all this effort to repair June just so you could sell him?
Oh,
Honorary member, think of something?
I think we should give up. Come on, sometimes think of something.
You two make an adorable duo. I was only joking, Hook. June is yours, and it's entirely up to you what you do with him. But you must make one promise to me.
Wait, what is it?
Don't go charging into the Fragmentum again. Mr. Fursman heard about what you did and came to me to find out what happened. Your dad worries about you. Stop giving him reasons to.
I also took a shower, so
Daddy?
yeah, explains why I'm a bit
Okay.
late.
I swear I'll never make Natasha or Daddy worry again.
I'm going to have to trouble you to keep an eye on this kid again. You seem to be doing a good job, so I'll leave it at that. Off you go then, and good luck.
Thanks, Natasha. Honorary member, let's head to the auction.
I should probably do more missions underground. Oh, I was talking to someone next to the theater in Bellobog, and I got the Embers disc.
Welcome! Are you here to take part in the auction?
Yep. Hook wants to auction this teddy bear.
Teddy bear. How about I take a look at it first, little missy? With all due respect, I
don't you
think
dare
this item
scam,
will generate
or
much interest at
hit
the
you with
auction.
KocoKiCKZ
I
spear.
don't see any value in it. Okay, let me take another look. The craftsmanship is excellent, and the fabric is soft. But I'm afraid that won't command a high price on its own.
I think its eyes.
Eyes.
Yeah, its eyes are like. I forgot what the gem thing is
Wait a
called.
minute. That's natural Erebus. What are precious gems doing on such an ugly teddy?
How dare you?
Who are you calling ugly? Take that back.
Exactly.
Well, who'd have thought it? Allow me to make a suggestion. You should only auction off the gems.
What are you talking about? You can't just take Junjun's eyes off.
All right. Don't get upset, little missy.
I don't
Respect
think we
the
should
wish of the owner and keep
auction off the
Junjun
teddy
here
bear.
intact. Please sign this commodity contract here.
Let me do it.
Hook. Oh no.
And if you and your friend would like to bid, please fill out this buyer registration form as well.
Of course we'd like to bid. I'll sign again. Honorary member, ask about the probe.
Probe. Are you talking about the Geomarrow probe?
I'll just
As
buy
far
both
as
the
I know,
teddy
there
bear
are
and the
a lot of
probe.
people interested in acquiring that device. The estimated sale price is no less than 600 shield. Because it's a rare and useful treasure, the Geomarrow probe will be up for bidding in the final round of the auction.
Just give me some Final
But
Fantasy.
don't worry, the
What was
gems
it?
on your teddy bear are also
9.
very valuable. You'll have the chance to bid on the probe if someone's willing to pay a
Vibes
high
with the
price
auction
for it.
area or section. You have a chance to bid on the probe if someone's willing to pay a high price for it.
Oh, then we'll be counting on you. I'll tell you a secret.
I guess.
The more bidders there are, the more you can get for your bear here. The place is teeming with potential buyers. It only takes a gentle nudge to get them to join in.
Hook doesn't get it. What are we supposed to do?
true love. Deceive them with charismatic rhetoric. Threaten them with hardball
Yeah,
tactics.
Tinkertron's all set and ready to go. Let's ask around. Junjun's super cute. I'm sure there'll be loads of people interested in buying him.
I don't even know what that word means.
His design is super cute, and he's really, really soft. You can't help but give him a big hug. You'll have sweet dreams every night as long as Junjun's by your side. Intrigue?
I don't even know if I'm doing it right.
Look at that! That's no ordinary teddy bear. Wait, how did you know that? Unless
Just say
you're
it straight up.
a fellow gemologist. Yes, I didn't think anyone else had noticed. I guess getting my hands on those gems won't be so simple after all. But it's so absurd! I don't understand why precious gems would be sewn onto a teddy bear. Is this some new kind of scam?
If you had a
So you don't
plushie
think Junjun deserves those gems?
that has like real diamonds or something on it,
Junjun,
would you rip it
who's
off?
that?
I don't think I would. Or like if it has like a actual precious gem on it.
It's okay. I didn't take it to heart. In any case, Erebus of that purity is hard to come by in the underworld. I have to get my hands on that bear, even if it means breaking the bank.
Junjun will break your bank for sure.
The gemologist will be bidding too. Hook's teddy bear may be the center of attention.
I guess I messed up that other guy's conversation.
Don't
'Cause I
try to
didn't get
make a
anything.
conversation with me. I don't trust anyone here. I'm warning you, there's only one winner at an auction. Everyone here is one of my competitors.
What a weird man.
I'll take that as a compliment. You think I can't hear you, you little brat? You're Sellers, right?
What is with
I
this
just
guy?
got sight of a teddy bear on the bid list. Is that yours? You two with your poker faces. You got a trick up your sleeves with that bear.
This guy thinks that the whole world is against him. What should we do, honorary member? But I don't want to sell Junjun to such a weirdo.
Don't want me to profit from your item, huh? Well, in that case, I'll just have to place a bid and solve the mystery of your teddy bear. Ha!
We could find the auctioneer now and kick off the bidding. Although there's still some time left. We could also see if we missed any buyers.
Is there one
Teddy
that
bear?
we missed? That's not
I've seen
actually
it.
marked on the map?
The one with the Erebus eyes, right? I was planning on bidding for it. Correct. I rushed over here from a neighboring town and forgot my darn wallet.
Well, that can't be helped.
But I also have my own items to auction, and a commodity contract. If I can sell my stuff at a good price, I might be able to afford the bear.
So, what's the catch?
You want us to bid on your
The
stuff?
catch is, I lost the contract.
Well, that can't be helped.
Said it twice.
Not so fast. I know where the contract is.
What is it, Savara?
A robot stole it.
Oh my god,
And
I
now
was
it's
just
lurking
kidding.
somewhere in the machine graveyard. And I'm too terrified to go after it. Just my luck. If I can't retrieve the contract, I won't be able to buy the bear.
auction house set such a low opening bid? I'm bound to make a loss.
I'm bound to make a loss.
Perhaps I should publicize it myself. Oh, I don't like talking to strangers, though.
I came because I heard there was an auction, but there's nothing I want here.
Can I just do a twist and bid on the Geomera Pro myself? Where is it? Is that robot that got it?
Will of preservation.
That's not my team selection. What does he have on? Su Sheng, though, I was using her for Forgotten Hall. I think that's what's happening. Switch some of this stuff, why not? I don't. Oh, this one has speed. And other stuff. Sending good vibes, Kirby Night Rose, hello. I'll make sure that Dr. Ratio doesn't send any hard chalk your way with his follow-up attacks.
Let's test your knowledge. Essayus Percipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and
But anyways, hello. Oh, this one's the only one that got 100. Okay.
0 points. Next.
You have the worst luck running into me.
When I reach 5,000 subs.
Give a shout out now.
Hot tub stream, I promise.
Because I wouldn't have tried out this game, to be honest.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
And yeah, I do enjoy the game. I like the story and everything. I like looking around the world and stuff.
Thinking.
But anyways, thank you guys for lurking, joining in, chatting or not. I should have just gotten Serval instead.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
I'm on guard.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
There you go. Any recent struggles?
Just as my calculations
The only
predicted.
struggle I can think of is Forgotten Hall. I can't make it less than 12 cycles. See, that's about it. But I can make it through. Let's add her
Ready,
instead.
Lynxy? Let's rock!
Echo chamber stuff. Oh, I don't even know why she has that. I think that's about it. I haven't tried World 4 of Simulated Universe yet. Let's switch that. I do have a few relics here just because I was doing quests or something else. No, I'm going right at. I'm going right towards them. How she doesn't electrocute herself with that, I have no idea. Contact? You mean contract? Audio glitchy again. Of course. OBS and technology does not like me. It really doesn't.
When am I gonna catch a break?
Here you go.
But that robot stole it. How did you...
We defeated the evil robot and got your contact back.
Really? Thank you so much. Now, if I can just sell my items, I'll have enough money to bid on the Erebus Teddy. You two have done me a huge favor. I won't forget it.
What about these other peeps? Do they have anything to say? You?
Outsider? I knew you'd show up. We met before, remember? That's right. So you do remember me. You've obviously come here for the Geomarrow probe, right? Hey, there are lots of people here who want the same thing as you.
I can't
Do you
fix
remember
that with the
Battle Laser Miner's
audio
lamp? He
OBS
told me
thing. I'll
everything.
just have to wait it
By
out,
the
or
way,
like
I'm
I
looking for
re-add it
Gertie,
if
manager of the
it's
Goethe
too
Grand
bad.
Hotel. Please tell me if you see her. Gertie's niece will be returning to Boulder Town in a few days. She asked me a while ago if there would be any gifts suitable for children at the auction. I've noticed there are a few more children's items at the auction today, but I haven't seen Gertie anywhere.
So Gertie's hunting for children's toys. Maybe we can persuade her to bid on Hook's teddy bear too.
Just get everyone to bid on the teddy bear.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze. Welcome to the Goethe Grand Hotel. Oh? What about the auction? I wanted to go and see whether there were any gifts, toys, or dolls that my niece might like. I didn't mind if they were a little more expensive than usual. I just wanted her to be happy. So I got up early this morning and went to take a look around. Turns out all the items were ancient relics. There was something called a Geomarrow probe. It all sounded a little extreme.
I'll give the teddy bear
I
to
went
the
around
niece,
the whole
huh?
venue and couldn't find what I was looking for, so I came back early.
That's right. My teddy bear is one of them. Your niece will love him.
Oh, really? I guess I must have missed the latest editions. In that case, I'll finish up here and head back to the Vagrant camp. Thanks so much for letting me know.
There you go. Was that Jun's icon that I see there as a reward?
Please wait a moment. The auction will begin shortly.
Alright, I think we got a few peeps.
The next item has been provided by Hook, a gemstone collector from Boulder Town. It's a handmade teddy bear adorned with Erebus. An innovative design, it combines incredibly valuable Erebus gemstones with a good old-fashioned cuddly teddy bear. The opening bid is 300 shield.
325.
Oh, you're adding 25. Isn't that...
Hey, what's the problem with 325? That's my offer.
350!
And I'll add 50 to that.
Over here. Add another 50.
I'm putting my reputation as a gemologist on the line. I have to get my hands on that Erebus. Add another 100 shield!
550 going once. Any buyers going higher? 550 shield for the Erebus teddy bear going twice. Any other offers? 550 shield going 3 times. And sold.
Phew. The gems belong to me.
Oh, I hope this money is enough to buy the probe. That's true, but I want to help Daddy get his treasure back.
Is it enough? 550?
The bidding for the Geomarrow probe has been postponed due to unanticipated complications at the venue. Please be patient and don't leave the auction if you want to bid on it. Don't worry, everyone. Just a minor technical issue. We'll take a quick break now, and the auction will resume soon.
What, did it break?
Do you think there's something wrong with the Geomarrow probe? Let's go ask that staff member.
What's happening? Did you guys break
What happened
it?
to the Geomarrow probe? You tell me right now, straight away, immediately.
There's nothing to worry about.
He's gonna have the
It's just a
Diggertron out. Oh
technical
no.
issue.
You don't sound very convincing. Did someone steal it?
Well, we can't say for sure that it was stolen. We've contacted the seller and sent some people in search. We should soon be able to...
Yeah. Why is Wildfire so incompetent? You should have put the moles in charge. I gotta catch the thief and get the probe back. Any ideas, honorary member?
Are you suggesting that someone altered the registration form? That's simply not possible. We've been keeping a close eye on everything.
Fool! What the honorary member means is that the thief only came here to create trouble. They weren't interested in buying or selling, right?
This guy should give us half
I
his
don't have a
salary.
salary to give. I'm a volunteer. Wait a minute. Let me see. Aside from you, there was someone else who registered as a buyer but never put in a bid. And I think there was a miner who registered with him. Come on, let's go and interrogate them.
These peeps?
Hi, excuse me. May I ask where the miner who registered with you is gone?
Him? I think he went back into town.
So, he already ran away.
He came here saying he wanted to buy the Geomarrow probe, but then he changed his mind for some reason and ran back to Boulder Town alone. I don't know him all that well. Why don't you just head into town and look for him?
Do you really think he'll turn out to be a thief? I'm not so sure now. Anyway, outsiders, you should go and look for him in Boulder Town. I need to make sure the other buyers haven't left. If you don't find anything, the thief might still be among us.
Let's head back to Boulder Town and catch the thief.
A wild goose chase of this.
It's getting late. Where to now?
It's this person, isn't it?
Hey, take the Geomero probe. Hand it over right now.
Huh? What? Who are you? Where are the people I'm supposed to meet up with?
Honorary member, we shouldn't waste any time talking to him. Let's just knock him out.
What could a couple of brats do to me? Do you even know how much the probe is worth? You two better think twice. The boss put in a lot of effort.
Oh, I
to
saw
find
many
this
times, trust me. Let's beat this guy. Another murder.
How about a Diggertron knuckle sandwich?
I almost want to use Hook just because I like him. Her.
Keep up. My tempo!
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Yeah, stand next to those robots that's holding like giant grenades. He's dead. We committed murder again, guys.
Okay, enough. I give up, okay? Stay calm. I'll give you the probe. Just listen to me. I overheard the auctioneer say that the Geomero probe would fetch at least 600 shield. 600 shield. Have you ever seen that much money? Why would I lie to you at this point? How about this? The boss, along with a few buddies and I, we put together 600 shield and buy the probe from you. Hmm?
No! Hook won't do that!
Come on, Missy. Don't be so stubborn. We can talk it over. I see. You just want to keep the probe
I got
yourself,
550 shield.
right?
Does that count? A 50
Here I was
off.
thinking I'd met some nice people. You're worse than I am.
Yeah, of course I do. Let's go, honorary member. Back to the auction.
Wait a minute. You're just gonna give it back? That's 600 shield! 600! At least think about it.
There's nothing to think about, Mr. Thief. I want this detector, but I don't want to be a louse like you. We're gonna win it at the auction fair and square. Let's go.
Does anyone have 50 shield to spare?
You got the probe back? Amazing! Fantastic! The owner asked me to pass on 150 shield as a reward for retrieving it. And thanks to you, the auction house has regained its credibility. Please, accept an extra 50 shield.
That's 200 shield! Really?
You've earned it. Besides,
alright.
If you win the bid for the Geomero probe, you'll have paid back the seller anyway, right? You should check your reflections. Your eyes light up whenever money's involved.
Does it?
Hook generously.
Wait, that's his
accepts
strength.
the reward. We've got 750 shield for the auction.
That's a lot. We were
Ladies and
over
gentlemen,
600. Let's go.
The technical issue has been resolved. The second half of the auction is about to commence. Please gather in an orderly manner.
I also think of like Wind Waker when it comes to auctions.
The next item up for auction has been provided by a veteran prospector from the Vagrant Camp. It's an ancient relic, a Geomero probe. The item itself was once a key component of another old world relic, and its one-of-a-kind craftsmanship has long since ceased to exist. This meticulously preserved probe is a rare work of art. The opening bid is 400 shield.
Oops, that's not the game, that's OBS.
450!
480!
What is that voice?
520?
550!
560!
Sharp? That's like a screeching banshee's voice.
Throwing bids out at random. 650.
700.
720. Everyone's looking at us. What should we? 750.
750. Did you hear that, everyone?
I mean, we
That's
can't
what a
go. We
one-of-a-kind
can't back
treasure
down now,
costs.
can we?
750 shield going once. 750 shield going twice. 750 shield going 3 times. And sold. Congratulations to the winner.
Honorary member, did I win the bid? Does Hook really get the probe? Hook actually won the bid! Big brother, thank you so much. Hook would never have won the probe without your help.
The yippee moment.
It doesn't matter whether you're an honorary member or not. Just accept Pitch Dark Hook the Great's gratitude. Let's go see the old witch later. I'll ask her to wrap this probe up as a beautiful gift for Daddy.
I mean, I know she makes brews and like a medicine, but you really have to call her a witch.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
Natasha!
Hook, you look very happy. Did something good happen?
Mine and Daddy's birthday party is starting soon. Can you help me wrap up this gift? I want to surprise Daddy.
You rascal. You only come and find me in situations like this.
Please, Natasha. I'll help you clean the clinic for half a month if you help me.
Deal. I can't believe you won such a valuable item. Junjun must have fetched a small fortune, huh? Even with the Erebus, you must have put in a lot of effort to get such a good price. Fursman will be very happy with his gift. By the way, Hook, how are your birthday party plans coming along? Have you invited this young man?
Oh, not yet. Big brother, do you want to come to my birthday party?
Can I say no? I should have picked that one.
Members of the moles too. Come find me when you're ready. We'll go together.
March. Doesn't March have a birthday? I'm really tempted to eat some ice cream.
Boss,
or get some ice cream.
The big hero you mentioned is here.
Julian, knock it off. You heard that? Well, don't get too cocky, honorary member. We were talking about the birthday party. You want to hear about it too? Aunt Gertie always makes a big black bean cake for Hook's birthday. Oh, and Daddy
Oh my
always
lord,
makes a
mint
huge
chocolate
roasted
chip.
rock crab for me.
Yes.
It makes my mouth water just thinking about
We
it.
got what's
And
it
don't
called?
forget about Diggertron. Daddy brings a
Tim Nook
year's worth
or
of machine
something?
oil, and Diggertron
Chocolate ice cream. I
drinks it
haven't tried that one. And then we got the dryers. Dryers? Briars? Dryers.
I'm the boss of the
Strawberry
moles.
one.
If I don't get enough to eat, how will I have the energy to punish villains? We were talking about the birthday party. You want to hear about it too?
Dryer? There's like different brands.
Well, I had to invite Daddy first.
You know, the one with the delicious lid as a kid. Wait, I mean,
He only started doing it when he adopted Hook.
there's something about
I also
the brown
invited
and
other
white
members of
stripe
the
on the
moles,
dryers
Sela
or
too.
container thing.
She couldn't come today, but
That makes
she
it
said
look
she'd
extra
still send me a
delicious somehow.
gift. I also invited the old witch, Sweta, and you, of course, the
There's an
honorary
old
member.
witch?
We were talking about the birthday party.
I don't know, a jar could be a flavor.
I do hope you will forgive the ramblings of an old man, but I would like to say a few words.
It tastes like childhood.
I had no idea when my birthday
Take
was
that as
before
you
I
will.
adopted Hook. And I most certainly did not celebrate it. I didn't realize how important birthday celebrations were until I met my daughter. That is why I chose to have my birthday on the same day as Hook. So
that one gaming guy, 81. Ayo.
Special day
I was
together.
looking at some of your guys' streams.
That continued year after year.
Is that what's causing my audio glitch? Because I have so many tabs open? Maybe.
Today is an extra special
There's also
day.
DG.
In addition to the moles,
or
Hulk has
the
invited a dear
game engineer.
Brave new
And
friend.
other peeps.
I hope you have a wonderful time at the party today.
If I didn't send a message, I'm gonna blame Twitch mobile app because that thing is so bad. Deletes my entire messages.
Natasha told me that you helped Hook retrieve a teddy bear. It used to be that Hook could only fall asleep when she held that bear in her arms.
Daddy, don't bring that up. Hook's grown up now. I can sleep without hugging June.
Life has gotten increasingly difficult since we left the mining town.
I mean, you always show up. Well, not always, but you do show up most of the time in my streams and stuff, so it's only fair. It's only fair that I do lurk back and stuff.
Always with you, to keep you company when I wasn't around.
Oh, Daddy, I have to tell you something. I sold June.
Huh? You sold him?
Oh, don't worry, Daddy. I don't need a doll to keep me company anymore. Natasha, the moles, and the honorary member will keep me company from now on, so I won't be lonely.
I was planning
Show
to
up
do
and snoop.
an art stream to finish my backlogs, but
Yeah.
the app that I use, the app that I use to mirror my screen to my OBS or PC is not working. It doesn't want to show up, so I'm here playing Honkai Star Rail instead.
But the birthday gift I've chosen is,
Huh? What did you get
So I
for me, Daddy?
saw you streaming art for a bit, but couldn't see it at all. Hope it went well though. The previous stream it was okay.
This? A teddy bear's cap, clothes, and a dresser? And a little home for him.
toy-making companies are increasingly scarce this year. I had to travel to different towns. I never expected June might have been sold. What a shame.
It's okay, Daddy. Don't cry. Natasha will teach me how to make another doll. Oh, yeah. I got a gift for you, too. Open it and take a
Drin's
look.
Alpha is
For
live.
me? I'm curious. It's the Geomaro probe.
Hook went so far for it.
He got me to bid for it at the auction. I bought it with the money I got from selling June. With this, you should be able to repair the vein detector. Right, Daddy? Daddy?
Thank you so much, Hook. Daddy really likes this birthday gift. But, I might not be able to use it right now.
Huh? Well, why not?
It's like this, Hook. I bought your gift with the money I got from selling the vein detector.
I might as well get some food while this plays out.
So, my gift is also useless.
Oh. Hook, do you still like the gift I got for you?
Of course. Your gifts are the best in the world.
Well, I feel the same way about your gift, Hook. Me and you are in the same boat.
Daddy!
I'm a firing my laser!
Shoot the whoop, firing my laser. Oh. Let me ask you, who's the baddest of the bad guys down in the underworld? I've never seen that brand. Crameria? 3 hours later. I want to try get Welt or like Jeppy or other peeps from the standard banner. It's a Nestle product. Yeah, I've never seen it. Like, I'd see Blue Bunny, Great Value, Tillamook, and then dryers in our place. Excuse me. What? Kyo? More shield. Oh, I haven't seen that.
Late.
Oh,
Where'd you know?
I've seen Magnum ice cream. I've tried that one. Or like, you know, ice cream just on the stick popsicles stuff. But yeah, I've never seen that one. Hell, I'll even search it up right now. Oh, we had Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Oh, looks. Have I seen this before? I don't even know. The one we got is Ben and Jerry's. I'm somehow getting hungrier and I'm already eating ice cream. Check the price. Oops, wrong one. Google, please get out of the way. $4? For like a small one that has a container similar to Ben and Jerry's? It's like about the same price as the Ben and Jerry's one. Like about there. Maybe it costs more in person, I don't know.
Weather's pretty nice.
Wait, what if I'm like...
Where did
Dang it.
they get to? Ah! Speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up.
That's so weird. You can be like some of the other characters, like duplicates of them.
Don't worry, there's enough to go around. On the house.
Eats
Order
food,
whatever
but
you
still
like.
hungry. Food
There's
isn't feeding.
something I need your help with. I had to make it up to you somehow. Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to stand up for the time being. Was it that obvious? I'm out of practice. Don't get ahead of yourself. This might be more complicated than you think. How can I put this? If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hong came here on that train. The Astral Express, right? I was wondering, is the train accepting new passengers?
I don't think she even seen it. Is it up to me?
guessed as
I think
much.
it's like up to Himiko
You
and
see,
the others, Pom Pom too.
There's not much left for me here except to carry on repairing equipment in the workshop. I like practicing the guitar, and performances are fun, but the crowds are pretty small. Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up close? Everyone gets tired of living in small places like Bellabog after a few years, right? Really? You're gonna say yes, just like that? I understand. I'm counting on you. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so apologies in advance. I knew I could count on you.
I mean, Serval, technically you're already in the team.
There goes Serval. I better send Himiko a text and ask about the request. Or I guess I could ask Mr. Yang? Or Pom Pom? Who's the best one to ask? Let's send a message to Pom Pom.
Conductor help! What the hell? I haven't boarded the express! How does it work? How does being bullied work? Just something nice happened to me? Technically, I had that happen a few times. Something too nice has occurred. They've been bullied 48 times? You just join just like that. Oh yeah, that sticker. Sir Pom Pom sticker I can use. There we go. You didn't see that. Being bullied in quotes is literally like fan arts or donations, something, just something really nice that happens, even a message.
Come around and have a look.
Something meaningful, you know. Wait, why am I going to my own shop? I'm Serval.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite after all.
I know. Let me think about it. Oh, no, not at all. I could do with a hand, actually.
Perfect timing. Please, talk some sense into her.
I knew it. That's just it. There is no deal.
Serval, I understand your reluctance to rejoin the Silvermane Guards. But Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog. So I came to talk to you about it. In any case, you should at least pay her a visit.
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Klipoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think. Sorry, I need to get this over with. Let me know what they said when I get back.
Shoutouts.
Same
I heard my
Serval.
name on Jun's thing. Skill issue. He does a shout out and it ends up in a skill issue.
Join the Express? I see. No wonder she seems so flustered. So, that's what's on her mind.
Why don't you join us? I need your shields.
Sorry, my head's still in the argument. It's like this. As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's technology division. Stellarons were her main area of research. But her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and still is, well-versed in mechanical engineering and other fields.
Oh my god.
Immediately after her
Anyways.
succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and be a shining light for the revitalization of Belobog. However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected. I think there's more than one element to it. My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing. never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at
I
reading
thought my own character
sister's
knew
mind.
from what she said, but okay.
I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it. Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Klapoth Fort and sighing all day either. Velabog is too small a place for a
she's
mind
here
as
now.
inquisitive as Serval's. I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya. Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of Klapoth Fort.
She's right here. What are you guys talking about?
Red connects to red, white connects to white.
You're from the underworld.
You know what I mean. Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
Do they really yell at each other a lot?
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
No need, Bronya. You're a supreme guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this... Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I've put my own personal reasons ahead of Belobog's reconstruction.
I get it, Serval. After all, you and Mother... Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds. But there's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother's old things. She was never a music lover, so I thought this might be connected to you.
Cocolia... You...
Huh?
It's nothing. You're right, it does belong to me. In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure. If you don't mind, Bronya, could I take it back to the workshop?
Of course.
Had no idea
Sure, there's
about
a story behind it, but that's between you and Mother. I won't pry. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval.
They probably were like an
Do
old
remember
rebellious
to
band.
visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you, Bronya.
She was probably teleporting all over the
I heard
room.
our conversation just now. I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay. She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Klapoth Fort voluntarily.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess we're stuck with each other.
What am I hearing? Dreads, no. Anyways.
If she did, I never knew about it.
The story behind this guitar. It'll take a while to tell.
A peep playing over there.
When we were in
It's like
cadet
cyberpunk
school,
moment.
Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of new technologies. This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name. The super electromagnetic flux player. Or electric guitar, for short. Not really, no. She was a military history major. Very different from what I
Forgot
was
that we're
doing.
like aliens, technically.
Still,
This is a
we hung
different
out
planet.
every day. It's only natural that my love for inventing would rub off on her. I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags? Huh? That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few nice memories of me after I'm gone. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back.
That's a different one that's being played. Usually they just be playing Embers or something.
Now, what am I gonna call this new song? There's no place like home. I never feel completely free out there. Japard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
Am I allowed to refuse? This place, just looking around gives me a headache.
Okay, I promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with him. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the chance.
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
You just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already.
And I thought I was messy.
Looks like Japard's got his work cut out for him.
Oh, you think that's a mess? You should see what I do every day before I do streaming.
Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished reading it. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving Belobog for a while, you should pay them a visit first.
I'll think about it. Well, let's see. Ah, yes. Silvermane Guard's standard issue portable heater. It's broken though.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once. You should take care of it.
I wanted to keep it with me. But that's the problem with old things. The less you use them, the easier they break. Besides, no one's paying me to fix it, right? Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills? Want to practice on this old antique?
Here we go again. You don't have to do everything she tells you.
Is it a puzzle?
The principle behind this machine and the one you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. You'll understand when you see it. So, I'll leave this one to you. In return, how about I tell you the backstory behind it? I knew you were a reliable apprentice. Think about it.
I like how Jeffy's
You
like,
helped me fix my machine the first time you
my
came
brain.
here, and now you're helping me the last time too. That's called having a beginning and an end, right?
Well done for putting up with her for this long.
Not all paths have to connect. Oops. There you go.
Wow, great job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice. As promised, let me tell you the story behind this little heater. Its original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau. She was one of our great heroes who participated in the defense of Belobog 700 years ago. The records tell
I'm probably
that
gonna try to
during the
chocolate ice
decisive
cream.
battle, she led 2
Do not
Silvermane
put the
Guard
3
brigades.
hours later sticker.
She engaged the enemy for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city. I still have the newspaper clippings from that time. I'll show you when I get the chance.
$700-year-old newspaper clippings? That seems a little unlikely. I'd take that with a grain of salt. Even if they do exist, odds are she lost them.
The clippings aren't the point. What I'm trying to say to you is that we have a lot of talent in the Landau family.
Take responsibility for your choices and the people of Belobog. Every Landau is driven by that ethos.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Oh, that? It's a botanical specimen. Little Lynxie sent it during one of her research trips. As for the name...
Looks like a grafted rosette or like the moon cactus thing.
Palm. And little Lynxy is the youngest sister of the Landau family, by the way.
Ah, yes. Snowman's palm. My memory's the worst.
Oh yeah, I have Lynx, but she
It's
never
the only
actually
plant
mentions
here
her.
that looks like it's still alive.
Hey, watch it. Anyway, this specimen means a lot to me, so I'm bringing it with me. Thanks for the reminder. Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story. This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by KocoKiCKZ a long time ago. I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. She helped me turn the concept into reality. Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things. Back then, I thought we'd be friends for life.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame Cocolia's office?
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We shared pretty much everything. We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day, ate together, whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with. That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office again. I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. I thought that would be the day we could bury the hatchet. Now that I think about it, perhaps I was too naive. She'd probably forgotten it even existed. And that's the only Cocolia you guys ever got to know, huh? Always ahead of everyone else, never looking back, even for a second. She put it all out of her mind. Me and every memory to do with me.
Ex-friendships. Totally don't relate.
But that's what makes it harder.
In some way.
Let bygones be bygones, sister.
How did the conversation get so heavy again? No good. Let's talk about something interesting. You know something, Japard? That guitar case in your hand and my guitar? They're both from the same prototype. The super electromagnetic flux player.
So it is a guitar case.
I never knew your guitar had a connection to me, too.
Yeah, I was
Quite
like,
the
wait a minute, why
story.
does this thing look like a guitar case?
That should be everything.
I didn't know.
You're here. Come on, let's go.
I wonder if this actually, like, opens up the other rooms in Astral Express. I always wondered about that. Because there are more rooms, right? I think. I haven't actually looked at the back
You're
with
here.
the other rooms.
Come on. Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about the same amount.
No easy job. Serval, I want to ask you again. Do you really want to leave Belobog and go with the Trailblazers?
Of course. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't miss it. What's wrong, Japard? Oh, I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it. I don't want to complicate things for you. But before you leave, I have one last request to make. The garrison is heading down to the underworld soon, to survey the situation around Boulder Town. Why don't you come with me?
Huh? You just said you didn't want to complicate things for me, and now you're sending me on a mission.
Another errand.
Aha! You just want to spend as much time as possible with me before I go, right?
Right there.
No, it's not that. I've heard there are a lot of old energy hubs in the underworld, and you're probably the only person in Belobog who knows how to inspect them.
Uh-huh.
Since you're leaving one way or the other, why don't you do the people of the city one last favor before you go?
Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about the people. I don't know what to say. All right, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau siblings will work together.
Thanks, sis. If you have the time, could you accompany the garrison? You're Belobog's hero. I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane Guards will face less resistance if you come with us. Thanks.
I like how I can't even say no.
I'll contact you when the guards have finished their preparations.
Like sometimes I literally cannot say no.
Let's leave it here for today. Thanks for your help. Oh, I drank all the tea. Why am I getting sleepy?
$39. Almost at 40. 40. Oh, this is Clara's mission. Oh yeah, unlock the recipe. I like emptied out on a vending machine and then I stole someone's watch. Kind of. I lost karma for that again. Let's see, do I have enough time to pull? Not yet. I'll do it at like the last moment. I can easily get Sparkle, but do I really want to? The other units sound more useful. That's the newspaper seller guy. Time to pull. I'm not like endurance. That's the vending machine.
It's getting late. Where to now?
The overworld cable car. Oh, another mission. Well, I gotta head to bed. Have a great stream and take care, everyone. You take care too. Thank you for stopping by and chilling.
legendary.
Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Oh, well, I'm not doing the findy. Not again. Not this time. How many do I even have of this? I'll probably need that for Black Swan anyways. That sounds familiar. I can't pinpoint it. I have like a few. I have like 4 or 3 more slots of my own stickers. If I were to be affiliate, I would have so much more. What is this? Oh wait, it's a trace material. I'm like, what is that for? You know what, since I did continue her mission, I'd probably go for him, since, I don't know, makes it consistent. We did just get a ticket though, so we will pull, but not for Sparkle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one tells anyways, the 50-50 thing.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Wait, am I actually 39? I'll probably have to talk to Pom Pom in a bit.
So, this friend...
Just talk about his hair again. His hair is fine. I have boring straight hair.
You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this. They're behind us. If negotiations go well, then Dunn will lead them down into the underworld. He's a very capable sergeant. Upright, plain-spoken, a model Silvermane guard. I assume you remember him. You and Serval ambushed... subdued him in the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. I think he was out cold for most of the action. He wasn't in bad shape when we found him. Thank you for holding back. Don't worry. The hard work is already behind us. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little
you guys don't
delayed
even...
on the way over.
Since I don't have a camera, you guys don't actually know
Let's set off.
that I have like these coasters of WWE sent from my friend. It's The Fiend. Rest in peace. It's a cool one. I was gonna make the mask, but like, I don't know how I would make the mask.
Hold up, I wasn't that late.
Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way.
Oh, I never went to a clinic before. That was like Bronya that went there once.
The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
What does it look like back then? It's like a bunch of cheese. I'll do those side missions later, like off stream.
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division and... Japard's sister? Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier. And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
It's a colorful cast here.
Huh. So she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the Underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Yeah, you do frigid
Seems
waterfall,
like you have a good
whatever it's
handle on
called,
the
and
situation.
attack everyone with
I
that
see now why you made
damage
captain
boost
at
from
such a
World
young
3.
age.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support, correct?
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused? Would you use force?
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she? Choose your words wisely, Jeppy.
Fight, fight, fight!
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment, and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around. As a grassroots organization, Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld. I can assure you that the guards
she is
are not
the
here to
only
seize
doctor
power.
here from what I see, so...
If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. we're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
I swear, he never used to be this emotionally intelligent.
That's an answer.
That's
because
we beat it into his head.
Oleg, what do you think?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal. With the help of Branya, Serval, and Shepard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
I agree. Tell Branya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here. Please also tell her to draw up plans in case the situation demands...
Monsters! Monsters from the Fragmentum! They're swarming toward the town!
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need you. The soldiers and I will handle this.
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
I'm like hearing a lot of pain and groaning. Wait, I shouldn't say that out of context. It's just Drin's bad aim.
Please, help my friends! The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends. Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
Don't worry. The Silvermane guards are trained for these situations. Where do we find them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do everything we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking. A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and roll in front of people like that. You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context. My own way? I don't even remember what kind of life I want.
You'll find out on the Express or something.
I see people fighting for their lives, and here I am thinking about how to escape. I feel guilty about that. Wait a minute. Was that Shepard's plan all along? Use guilt to make me stay? That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock. You know the way to the Great Mine, right? That's all you needed to say.
Can't change it? Okay. Like how I can't even like ascend some of the characters because that's literally like on the next world or level.
Rest assured, dear. I'll do all that I can to assist you.
What is your thingy? I wish I had boots that's like literally the main stat to be speed. Probably not the best. Wind damage. Yeah, good luck activating that last part. What about light cones? Any better ones? Oh yeah, I got this during one of my pulls. Fermata. I'll just use that.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front.
Just do it like it's warband.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine. The back of the mine has been secured. The battle is fierce.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here is totally different from the restricted zone. Japard, let me and him clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval. But please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many—
There's no stopping you once you've made up your
there
mind.
it goes.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
Let's move out. We need to clear a way for Wildfire and the guards.
Well, a commander of the guards is like needing a band leader for a rock band. Or something like that.
All civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane guards have set up a defensive perimeter. You'll be safe there.
There's a monster heading this way. What should we do, Japard?
Bring it down. We need to cover the retreat.
I was about to attack it anyways.
Pretty good crowd today.
They're not even weak to that.
Coming through.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Time to go on the offensive.
I haven't used Black Swan in a while. Mainly because the areas in Simulated Universe and other stuff I was doing didn't have the weakness to wind.
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo.
Commencing research.
It made it easy for us, but we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
You're not even in my team.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Yeah.
That guy was blind.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn up the volume.
Excuse me, coming through.
What would you like to know this? Again, the ill tidings manifest. Beneath the silent
There goes the ad moment.
lies an
I always
endless
see this in
abyss.
ads. I don't know why. I get ads for Honkai Star Rail and
Time to go on the
I'm already
offensive.
playing the game.
Indestructible.
I mean, I know why. I'm literally searching up all that kind of stuff, but still.
Another precious memory to hold on to.
Other way.
Japard, look. The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Are you the Silvermane Guard?
That's right. We're evacuating the miners together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians up ahead?
The Silvermane Guards and Wildfire are working together now? Oh, civilians. I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Understood. I'll bring them back.
Thank you.
Oh no! Monsters are coming this way!
Leave the battle to us. You need to fall back.
I don't know, he looks pretty docile to me.
Thank you for saving us.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
I get the first turn, not you guys. Ow.
I think something bit me.
Here to crash the party?
Keep up. My tempo!
Someday I will learn how to play guitar better. Someday.
Nice
That gives them more of a taunt value thing.
Destiny aren't chosen.
Alright, if I do that.
Ill fate descends.
Lamps ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward! Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
They're fine. I expect them to hit so much harder, but they don't. Not even in the right mode for that kind of thing.
Excuse me, coming through.
Again, the ill tidings manifest.
But he does have a lot of health. I'll give him that.
Indestructible.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours,
I've never
we're
even
gonna
seen
try 'em
Lynx
all.
like in story yet.
Ready to jam.
I thought I pressed this.
Flaming lance.
There you go.
Forward!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! What would you like to know? The seal of ill fate descends.
There we go.
Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
She like shows up way later from what I see.
I'm on guard.
Like literally the newest content in this game. That's like the only time I've seen Black Swan.
This song's just let's rock.
Excuse me, coming through.
Again, the ill tidings manifest.
We're fine. Says the one who's literally on fire. We're fine.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection. Time for something savory.
Ready to jam.
There you go.
Travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try 'em all.
Where is this character? I thought she would be in this world.
His hand has truly blessed me.
Gotta stop the bleeding. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Let's see, what time is it? 3:10.
Lance at the ready. Indestructible. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Speaking of which, the interesting
Pretty good crowd
part
today.
here is that you guys might have the buggy game audio, but for me the audio is completely fine. So it's definitely not the game.
The seal of ill fate descends. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
I'm on guard.
Fracture!
Turn up the volume.
There you go.
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Is it me or is it cold here?
Dude, that box is clipping through the entire thing. That's the wrong one. Fudge it.
Huh.
That's not it.
Make a wish.
Are they weak to this? No.
Will of preservation!
Here to crash the party? Keep up. My tempo!
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for clutch.
See, it doesn't sound really like
My
music.
Conquer us all!
I wonder if that's good to pair up with that Black Swan. Like genuinely curious. Haven't tried sample either.
Again, the ill tidings manifest.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
This song's just for you. Let's rock!
Commencing research.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Lance ablaze.
And he froze my healer. Oh no.
Forward!
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to go on the offensive.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn up the volume.
There we go.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
The threads of destiny aren't true. Again, the ill tidings manifest.
I'm on guard.
I just stack it all.
Indestructible.
This song's just for you.
Excuse me, coming through.
The seal of ill fate descends.
pressure!
Lance ablaze.
Wait, how many
Flaming
rounds are there?
Forward!
Another.
I guess only a max of 3 that can get
Memories are ever changed
connected or
beneath
something
the silent waters.
in one
Lies
encounter.
an endless abyss. Keep up. My tempo.
Target specimen sighted.
What would you like to know this time? Again, the ill tidings manifest.
I just do the ultimate anyways.
For a tough case
Because I like
yours,
having
we're
my
gonna
team
kill
topped
it all.
off.
Nice teamwork. Defend the weak.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock. Make a wish.
They're in danger. Let's go.
Don't worry, I gotcha.
Ready to lose yourself?
Fight
Speak
it or
of these
rock
ice
with it.
monsters.
My music. Conquer us all. Turn up the volume.
Commencing research. Excuse me, coming through.
Maybe I should have gotten
The seal of ill
the
fate
gambling girl over
descends.
here. Because they're quantum weakness.
Lance at the ready. Indestructible.
This song's
Lance ablaze.
Flaming lance. Forward!
Target specimen sighted.
The threads of destiny are again the ill tidings manifest.
There you go.
Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Once I do the companion missions, I'll probably do the main mission, continue with the story. And I think one of them is actually an event mission, but like an old one. It's the museum one.
Tempo. The seal of ill fate descends.
It's like 1 energy away.
To travel far away. For a tough case like
The
yours,
team is
we're gonna try
fine.
it all.
Nice teamwork.
ready to lose yourself?
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
I'm on guard. To the finish!
You two. It's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards and Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Zeno, take my hand.
Monster
Let's get outta
confronting
here.
girl.
It's so cold here. I'm scared.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived any later.
That's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age too.
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides,
Anyways.
my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway. vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct. What a joke.
Father was a soldier. He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors. Never mind. I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry. At least now we've got the chance to right the wrongs.
I'm angry just thinking about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow. I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet is a result of having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
Sorry, I sound like Dad.
Don't worry about it. I get what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. Let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we met said his brother came this way.
Okay. Be careful, though. I sense a drop in temperature. Something's not right. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us. Stay on your toes.
Look for miners when separated from others.
These monsters are tough. I need to find those kids.
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? Did you see two little kids, a girl and her brother? Thank goodness. I chased the monster too far and lost him.
They'll be okay now.
You were like right
You should
there.
head back to the bridge too. The guards and Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Thank you, all of you. I'm just glad they're okay. I can finally retreat as well. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack. I'd take caution.
Thanks for the intel. We'll be careful. I think he was right about the monster. You two, no sudden move. I've seen this type of monster a few times near the restricted zone. Ready?
That one again with the banning. Where's my team?
Here we go.
You know, I'd really like your shields. Oh wait, I
Memories
can't change teams, can I?
To be different again. Make a
Let's
wish.
just do it then.
Wait, don't get too close. Something's not right.
Huh? What is it?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle if you see one in the Fragmentum.
It's a trap.
But this one doesn't seem concerned about us. This could be a trap.
I'm like looking behind.
I'm not sure either. I just have a feeling that something's different.
The air... It's so cold.
Stellaron promises Serval.
Did it just talk?
Steady. Get ready to counter
Here
its
we
attack.
go again.
Can Japard not hear that?
You heard, well, you had the Stellaron thing.
Serval. Londo.
Did it just say Japard and Serval?
That noise! Do Fragmentum monsters usually sound like this?
Talking? I just hear white noise. Wait, you understand it?
Our names? What's happening here?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in the Fragmentum that assume human form are echoes of the will of past guardians. If the rumors are true, could it be?
Kalia? You just won't stop haunting me.
Cutscene moment.
I try everything to put the past behind me, and yet you always manage to creep up again. Kalia, you witch! You terminated my research and ruined my life. What else do you want to take away from me?
Calm down, Serval. It's just a fragmentum illusion.
All that time we spent together, was any of it real? It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an explanation?
Serval!
Londo, stand down. There is no place for you. The promised new world.
Sister, I know you want Madame Cocolia to respond. But this thing in front of us is our enemy. It was born out of the evil gathered in the fragmentum. You won't get answers from it. Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and for all. Of course, if you're not yet able to confront the past, then he and I will fight for you, until your heart is ready.
You two. I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get serious. But I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've come this far, Cocolia, let's settle this bad blood right here, right now.
Not a scratch.
Ow. Doubly ow. We're gonna do the same move.
Here to crash the party?
I think the lords are all weak to shock.
Commencing research. Relax, deep breaths.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me. Again, the ill tidings manifest. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
Defend the weak.
I shouldn't do the ban yet.
Flaming lance. Forward.
Sagacious discernment. Target specimen sighted.
Okay, we do have enough time to break it.
Time to go on the offensive.
Fracture.
This song's Let's Rock! Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
I guess slash
Commencing
shield.
research.
Does that mean you have to capture a shield and a sword form from the Pokemon community game?
Again, the ill tidings manifest.
Or maybe you could switch it in the menu, I don't know.
Indestructible.
I don't actually use that extension very much. Like, I forget to check.
Pretty good crowd today.
Be gone! Oops. There you go. I said be gone!
Serval. 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 Why do you always have to stand in my way?
The temperature is returning to normal. The monsters are retreating. I think it's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cocolia was the reason for this invasion. The other anomalies we experienced were probably also a direct result. Whatever the case, we've managed to avert a crisis. Are you okay? Sounds like something the hero of Belobog would say, all right? It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval, how are you feeling?
I feel like something heavy has finally been lifted. All that noise before it perished. Did you catch what it said?
Oh, to lie to her or tell the truth? I always tell the truth.
You really made no effort to correct your mistakes, Cocolia. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. From here on
Friendship
out,
problems.
I'm over that.
I had that recently and put me in a depression. But
I can
anyways,
tell you mean it this
pushing
time.
that negativity aside and beating him
I'm
up
happy for
with a
you,
bat
Serval.
curio. A baseball bat
It's not
curio.
easy to truly put the past behind you. Looks like we accomplished our mission. I need to get back to the guards and Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic. Let's leave Japar to his business and head back to town.
Not the best, but I'll just take it anyways. The closer I get to 40 and Equilibrium 3, the closer I can get to 5-star relics and stuff anyways.
It's getting late. Where to now?
What's that called again?
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness. I see. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. The clinic has been busy while you were gone. We've treated many people, soldiers and civilians alike. All in all, I owe everyone a big thank you. It would have been much harder if Wildfire had operated alone.
Gotta grab
Thanks to Captain Japar, we managed to keep our
drink
losses to a
thing.
minimum.
It's like right next to me,
I'm
so it's
sure
not gonna be
people
that
will
long.
begin to appreciate the Silvermane Guards after this battle. How could I forget about you two? We couldn't have done it without your help.
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit. I doubt I'd have come back in one piece without them.
Sounds like you went through a lot of danger. Are you hurt, Miss Serval? I can have a look if you like.
I'm alright.
I'm back.
Everything worked out eventually. Let's wait for the rest of them to get back.
I wish I could like wake up
Miss Natasha,
earlier, easier.
We've returned.
Welcome back.
that
Oh yeah.
Japar?
Thank you, Q. Koi.
Mr. Oleg has a pretty good handle on what's needed in the mine. He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. He won't be back for a while.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control. Thank you. I'd love to sit down and chat with all of you, but
I swear I will
still
get
have
the
a backlog of
muscles.
patients to
I
see.
swear it. It's taking so long.
There was a girl and her brother who said
It's a
you
long
saved their
process, but I
lives.
swear.
You might want to check on them and see how they're doing.
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are all right.
Come on, drink it up and you'll feel better.
But there's smoke coming out of it.
It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine.
What kind of medicine
You
has like
guys are
smoke coming out of
Silvermane
it?
guards from the overworld, right? If you hadn't been there, we would have. I'll think of a way to repay you. I'll get a job and. That's very kind of you. If Mom and Dad were still here, they'd want us to return the favor.
Mom and Dad went somewhere far away a long time ago. Haven't come back yet.
They'll come back one day, Zeno.
So, you're looking after your brother on your own? That must be hard.
Not really. It's my responsibility as a sister. I'm just worried that with all these monster invasions, maybe one day I won't. My brother is too young to survive in the underworld. To think he might have to live on his own.
The misjudgment of the former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade. With that isolation came tragedy. But under Lady Bronya's leadership, the Silvermane Guards will atone for past mistakes and bring relief to the people. From now on, you don't need to worry about the safety of your family.
Captain Shepard.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances, let alone if you have a brother to look after. I know it can't have been easy. Zeno, right?
Yes, Mr. Captain.
I'm like distracted. I'm
You're still
listening
young,
in with
so you
stream
need
and
to
I'm just
stay under your
laughing
sister's
every time
wing.
he misses the goal.
When you grow up, remember to use what you've learned to protect her. Be there when she needs you.
Sibling stuff.
And listen to her
I'm
when she
glad I
feels
have a
vulnerable.
cool sibling.
She'll do the same for you.
Okay, sir. I'll protect my sister when I grow up.
Thank you, Captain Shepard. Zeno and I will remember your words.
You know, I'm pretty good at turning a happy reunion into a tear fest. Let's call it a day and give them some room. If you're not too tired, Shepard, can I talk to you for a moment?
Do I have to listen in?
What you said back there. Did you really mean it?
Of course I did. And it wasn't some last-minute speech I cobbled together. It's how
I mean, he's
always
holding the
felt.
guitar case.
We can't always face
Has to be
problems
symbolism.
alone, build walls to keep people out. We need to learn to rely on others. Especially those we care about the most.
I know what you're up to, Jeppy.
Huh? What do you mean?
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids. But you were talking to me. Who's building that wall now?
Oh, she's so sad.
Well, a Landau just called out a Landau.
Shepard. I changed my mind. Change of plan. I've decided to stay in Belobog.
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have supported your decision, no matter what you chose. I wasn't trying to force you to stay.
I know that, Shepard. Don't worry. I've thought this one through for a change. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me. I suddenly realized that my decision to leave was just me trying to run away from my problems.
Oh, trust me, for Serval, we got a lot of
Wasn't
people
a
who's
mature
trying to run away from
decision.
problems.
I've always found it hard to handle complex relationships. Be it Cocolia or my family. The first thought I have when things don't work out is to run away. Starting from today, that's no longer the case. After all, I'm not doing this on my own, right?
Right.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the hardships people were going through in the underworld. It made me feel like maybe I could help a little and make Belobog a better place. I have one last thing that I might need your help with.
Not again.
want to see the Stellaron. I want to see the place where Cocolia sacrificed herself.
Say no more.
Just don't
We'll
go
go
too
with you.
close to Stellaron.
Oh, but before that, I need to go back to the workshop and get something. Why don't you head north first and we'll catch up with you? It's all right. I've got Japard with me.
I'll check that later. There's like peeps trying to add me and I can't read their names at all. I'm like, who are they? Oh yeah, I don't have any attempts this week. Oh yeah, there's like multiple quests here. Resembles Boy Rangers on her the space station.
It's cold here. Is this the Stellaron imprisonment device? They had such advanced technology back in the day. Impressive.
Oh yeah, we kind of broke it.
This is where Madame Cocolia died.
She gave something back in death. I wanted to come here to perform for Cocolia. To say goodbye. I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better. Sorry about that.
The stage is yours, sister.
Look at me, Cocolia. Don't you dare look away. Because I will no longer live in your shadow!
Bye, Cocolia.
Happy?
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face. Shame.
If you want to, I could summon her right now over there.
Well, that's all from me.
Screw you again for not letting your daughter date.
Thanks for sticking by
The
my
joke's on
side
you, they are
through all
now.
of this. As for tonight, let's go to old Gerda's place and have a big feast to celebrate.
How dare they? How dare she?
So, you're getting the tab?
He approves because he wants food. You might come across Serval when you return to Express. Oh, and Jeppy too. Frozen March. JB. Oh. The way I type, I was like listening to some kind of podcast and I had to agree with someone. The way I type on phone text is just so straightforward and serious. It looks like, or like to the point, it looks like I'm mad at people, but I'm not. Dollarbog Museum's finishing room. Farther than the Snowplains. The companion mission is continuing. There's no end to them. Disposable kinetic cannon. Was this a phoenix down? No, it's just a feather flame. Oops. There you go. How much do I have? Sure, let's do one pull. I don't actually go below 8,000. But why not? More embers. And more lycoons, because why not? Why not? Beep boop bop. Bop boop boop.
Past the reception hall, you'll find the general hall.
There's two quests happening here.
Largest exhibition room. There are all sorts of exhibits on display. Paintings by famous artists. Samples of the planet's crust. Visitors can experience the essence of Belobog's culture in just a few minutes' time. I really hope the museum can open up soon. The children here need a culturally enriching environment.
He's not listening, he's literally playing his game.
From the underworld. But like I mentioned earlier, we're in a bit of a bind. We could really use a helping hand.
Which one is it? It wasn't this page. It was travel log. No, that's something else. The heck is that? We gotta manage a museum? I'm like, that's what this is, right? Yeah.
There's plenty of precious stuff in here. You aren't looking for treasure in the museum while pretending to volunteer, right?
No, I'm not.
Oh, what's this gadget?
What about you, Serval?
Keyboard. Is it an automaton remote control terminal? See, there's this piece of paper here. It says Pena Sergeyevna. Is that the owner's name? Sounds a bit familiar.
I think Jeppy's having a headache.
Sis. Please don't touch them. What if you break something?
He's having a headache.
Oh, we were just waiting for you.
Long time no see. I wanted to talk about this in our chat group, but Sis won't have it. I'm sorry you had to run all the way out here. That was Serval's idea. She said it needed a level of secrecy.
She just wants to
I
look
happened
at
to
all
be
this.
helping out at the museum, so we both ended up waiting for you here.
Actually, I want to talk to you about our little Lynx.
I've never even met the person.
She's our little sister.
Even though
the youngest
she's
child
in my
of the Landau
team.
family. She just came back from a scientific exploration on the Snowplains, but she seems really out of it. Almost like she's worried about something. And she won't tell us what happened. We're really worried and want to help, but we don't know where to start.
The last time I saw her, she was preparing to meet someone on the Snowplains. She even asked for a stove set from me. But no matter how Gepard and I asked and probed, Lynx simply refused to tell us who she was going to meet. Such a failure of a sister. So that's why Gepard and I came up with this idea. We'd like you to help us find out what's
Was
going
Lynx
on.
like added later? Is that why
One
she's
more
not like
thing.
in the main story?
Don't let her discover
or, like,
you.
What?
Otherwise, she'll probably get upset with us.
I wonder.
Thank you. We're worried about her meeting strangers.
She's used to doing research alone in the Snowplains, and we've always believed she can protect herself. But this is different. I'm worried she could run into bad people.
Oh, right. If you're gonna go find Lynxie, you gotta know what she looks like.
She's in my team.
Don't
Okay.
worry, she stands out. She's blonde like us and, quite short. She's always wearing a white fur hat. If I'm right, she should be waiting for someone at the city exit, closest to the Snowplains.
White clothing,
We're putting
blue,
our dearest
blonde.
baby sister in your hands this time. Let us know immediately if anything happens.
Thank you.
Found her. Let's go talk to her while I'm literally Lynx. I can't spell sleep. I hope you aren't having an anxiety attack or anything bad. I mean, you kind of left the chat hanging in my Discord, man. If you want to vent or something, at least give us an
That
update.
girl over there. Seems like she fits Serval's description.
Seems
That
like it.
must be Lynx. Let's hide here and observe for now.
We're gonna be a stalker.
Lynxie, I'm here. Let's go. I never knew how long it took to get from the administrative district to the Snowplains. So much snow. Even in the
Oh my
northern
god, my
mountains,
Eastern
it wasn't
Eastern.
like this.
Oh wait, who am I playing?
Oh, the snow is supposed to get heavier later in the day. Have you got enough warm clothes?
Yep, I brought everything you told me to, all thanks to your camping guide. Speaking of which, according to the guide, the first thing we need to do is find a good place to set up camp, right? Flat, dry, sheltered, facing the sun, high
Internastio.
elevation.
Oh, you remembered all that? I expected no less from you. But it's gonna be hard finding a place that fits those criteria.
Oh yeah, I'm not in a voice chat.
We'll just keep moving and see.
But it can be if
It's
you're
supposed to be
waiting or
convenient
something.
enough for us to observe the aurora too.
Thanks, Lynxy. I'll leave it to you then. I'm gonna follow right behind you. Flat, dry, sheltered, facing the sun.
Oh, I'm
high
literally playing
elevation,
as Lynx now.
And we need to be able to observe the aurora. And this is going to be difficult.
Okay. I know what Lynx does. What? I can't change characters? I don't know what the other one does. I think it has to do with follow-up attacks or something.
The slope has a good view. It'll be easy to watch the aurora.
Internest sites.
Nope. The wind blows strongly through here. And there are signs of direwolf activity. It'd be too dangerous to make camp.
I see. Then let's keep moving. Enemy targets detected.
Alright, what do you do? Never had a chance to use you. Well, I used her only once in practice or tutorial stuff. Removes one buff from the enemy? Oh, that sounds very useful. Inner tenet install lines. Enter an installation without space. What? What are you guys talking about? Oh. I need to get those icons for the HTML coding. Reduce defense. More energy. And technique. Immediately attacks the enemy upon entering battle. Oh.
Inputting commands. Whoa.
Target specimen.
I mean, it can't be that hard. It's a trial thing. I don't think they make it too hard. Enter Jane, we have no idea. See, whenever Ash shows up in chat, the chat has brain damage.
I think something bit me.
Inputting commands. Whoa.
Your book
Target
has commands.
Excuse me, coming through.
Flat, dry, sheltered, facing the sun. This area is sheltered and facing the sun. Plus it's flat ground, but...
There are cliffs all around. We'll be in trouble if there's a landslide or a rockfall. Also, there isn't much of a view. Ah, I remember a good place that's not too far from here. Follow me.
Huh? Okay.
That's not how you spell the name. Actually, now I don't even know how to spell her name at all. Intermetallic Ferimidu Ryu. What? Since it's trial, it's probably not the best to actually fight these guys. Because I don't get anything from this, pretty sure. Asta?
We're at a dead end.
I think Hook is only at E1 right now.
Lynxy,
Asta's E0.
Are you sure this is the place?
Yep.
Not that big of a
the
deal,
path
but
to Candor Valley.
yeah.
There are low cliffs on both sides, but I cleared all the monsters here a while ago, so it should be safe and sound. Also, the mountain wind during this season usually comes from the north, which is another reason why we couldn't camp on that previous slope. These two hills can block the Snowplains gales for us.
I never even noticed. Huh. Camping is a complicated science.
Oh, not really. But the environment outside of
You know,
Belobog is very
I really liked to be in a cool camping trip. I went once, and it was kind of cool. The fireplace was so hot.
True. I hope that
It
becomes
was like
a
the
reality
biggest
one day.
campfire. Not fireplace, but like
Only
campfire.
problem is, the view here isn't great.
Miss those days, making
Are you
s'mores
sure we'll
and
be
all.
able to watch the aurora?
Don't worry about that for now. Let's get the tent ready, then go find our dinner.
Sure, I can help out with the tent. I memorized that section in the camping guide.
Okay, then I'll go set up the stove. Oh, if you have any questions, just
Pokemon
ask me.
Snap? The old Pokemon Snap? I haven't played the remake.
Ugh, darn. Doesn't seem like an easy fix.
The new Pokemon Snap looks really good. Why can't Pokemon look like that for their games? I really want them to look like that
Weird.
compared to like
That's what
Sword
the
and
guide
Shield.
says. Hey, Lynxie, come and have a look at this.
I mean, Sword and Shield kind of
Did
has a.
everything according to the guide, but
It's not hard to
tent's still
beat.
wobbly.
Let me have a check. Main poles, check. Brow poles, check. Ropes, check.
Have you guys ever done camping before?
It's the pegs. The pegs. I forgot to mention, thick snow needs leaded iron pegs.
Got it. It's definitely
Pineapple
sturdier
Snap?
now. Nice job, Lynxie.
It's your kind. My oversight. I've got a question too. Can you take a look at this stove? I think it's broken.
Huh? Sure, let me take a look. The Geomero fuel activation
I'll
component
probably look up a
stopped
video
working.
and like look into
Do you have a
Asta
spare one?
a little bit upstream and stuff.
No. Serval
It is
told me this was a
4:03.
brand new stove. Did I bring the wrong stove? Does this mean we have to make a fire with Geomero? I specifically got this stove from Serval.
Basically, she increases everyone's
That's okay.
speed
These components are really common. Maybe
and
we can find a
damage.
spare one in the ruins around here. You take it easy. I'll see if I can find one. Oh, and
Your
I'll
campsite
keep an
got
eye
raided
out
by
for food, too.
raccoons?
I'll
Someone get the double barrel. Give me the over-under
Finding
shotgun
food is
right now.
easy, but finding that component is gonna be hard.
Oh my god, we're gonna do the survival of the fittest
If we can't find
island
one, we'll just
in
do what your
Pop
guide says
Tropica.
and chop wood to make a fire.
We gotta go hatchet, like the book hatchet here.
Actually, I have some spare chunks of Geomero.
Like, the survival island was like the last island I was playing a long time ago in elementary for Pop
These spare
Tropica.
stove parts in the ruin. Let me see.
Huh. Don't tell me you want to crawl in there.
Of course I do. It's not like the stuff we need is gonna come crawling out.
In that case, be careful.
Those damn raccoons. The environment.
Did you find anything?
I didn't find any components, but I got this. I don't know if we can still eat it.
It hasn't decayed.
The trip itself wasn't that bad for me, but again, I have like
Really?
notoriously terrible
It's all thanks to the
car
eternal freeze. We can eat raw fish from 700 years ago.
motion sickness. Either that or my family is just too loud in the car and they drive too terribly. You don't see me. You don't see me at all.
There's something in the snowdrift. I can do the digging. You don't need to.
Yeah, she literally has like an ice pick
Camping
thing.
is about teamwork. Let me have a try.
Okay.
I actually did not expect to play different characters in companion missions.
Is this a radish?
Ah, yep. That's a snow radish. They're really sweet and tasty.
Snow radishes?
Actually, no. This
I'm a,
is a hibernating
what?
snow radish rabbit.
Huh? This is a rabbit?
Yep. They look really similar to snow radishes. Their ears look like the leaves and their body looks like the radish bit. When they hibernate, they cover themselves with dirt, just like real radishes.
I see. In that case, please tell me we can
She
get
just
it
pulled
back?
it out.
Yeah, it's better for the Snowplains ecosystem.
Drinks in it. Gosh, the what? The what? Dritz has skill issue. Leave me alone. I gotta get the branches and the axe from Pop Tropica.
This crate looks promising. Maybe there's spare stove components inside.
Well, let's open it up then.
No, don't worry about it, Lynxy. I'll manage. Are these
Again, she has the ice pick. Let her do it.
Sure looks like it. And they were probably placed here not long ago.
Dritz has the skill issues, need tissues.
How about caveman's food?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a legendary creature.
I should make a skill issue command, but not for me, but for Dritz.
Roughly the same size as a man, with dark blue hair. Its activities are very mysterious, and no one in Belobog can find concrete evidence of its existence. Well, I've only chanced upon it a few times myself. Whenever I tried to take a photo of it, it had already run away. I feel like these sausages might constitute a great Belobogian scientific discovery. Let's bring them back with us.
A command for me spelling? That's too long of a command though.
Sam something post something.
Oh my god, it's Sampo stuff.
I can't read the rest, but it seems like a name. Guess it can't be the Belobog caveman then. Don't worry, Lynxy. Let's leave the sausages here.
Sample here somewhere? You don't see me. Begone! Ah! Ash needs to spell.
Ooh, what's in this tree trunk?
You found something?
There's food in here.
Really?
I'm gonna pry it open. There.
What exactly are...
Ash needs help.
Oh, these are mimic snow slugs. They can change their appearance to match the external environment. They're really cute.
More like spelling.
Yeah, but we should put them back.
No. These slugs taste really good once they've been roasted. They kind of taste like, snow mice?
That sounds even less appetizing.
Doesn't want to eat that.
I think we've searched through everything here.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine. We'll just Payla?
Payla.
What's up?
We don't really need that stove to cook.
I know, but since we're looking for food, I figured we might as well try to fix the stove.
Is that eating our food?
I think there's something in the camp. Be careful.
Lynxy, wait!
Spelling.
That thing in the camp is a dangerous fragmentum creature.
Spelling?
I see it too, but it doesn't seem aggressive. And it's all chubby and cute.
Is this Topaz's?
Don't be fooled by its appearance. About 20% of our Silvermane Guard fragmentum losses are a result of chasing this creature. We haven't figured out
20%.
everything about it yet, but there's one thing we're sure of. They have the power to control people. We need to be careful.
What? But this little buddy gave me something good last time, and it didn't hurt me.
That must be the first step in their mind control process. You were lucky. We should defeat it just to be safe. Fragmentum creatures are Bellabog's enemies. They shouldn't be trusted.
Oh, but... I didn't even get to take a photo of it
Pokemon
last
community
time.
game is being real
Can I
mean.
at least take a picture, Pela? That's also my job as a researcher.
I understand, but the sound of the shutter and the camera bulb...
It noticed us?
It might be looking for an opportunity to attack. Be careful.
Wait, what's that say? Eliminate the mysterious creature. I would, but I'm not my character right now. I won't get the rewards.
Finally got a picture.
Watching the stream on TV?
It disappeared. Did it run away?
Yeah, that's the nature of these little things. They disappear in a flash when they get scared. Well, that's my conclusion from my long-term observations. As for those lost guards, maybe they were chasing these little creatures and couldn't find their way back.
Sorry. Maybe I was overreacting.
Oh, don't be sorry. It pays to be careful. Anyway, crisis resolved. We can now make some food. Huh? Our little buddy seems to have dropped something.
How long is he streaming, Drins? I heard him talk about like streaming longer or something.
Huh? This is... awesome! Lynxy, look! It's a Geomarrow activation component! What about you, Lynxy? Did you find anything good?
Nothing. Just some old stuff. It's great we finally found the component. Let's go fix the stove.
Huh? Lynxy, is something the matter?
Nope. It's all
I'm
your
gonna send a
imagination.
Oh, why don't you take a break? I'll have a look at this stove.
I should. What? Big Brian time. There you go.
Okay. How done?
Oh, what is this magic? I couldn't figure out the problem at all.
No magic here. Just a trick or two I learned from Serval.
My sister.
Yep, that's her. What's the matter?
Nothing. Just, sometimes I'm a bit jealous of Serval, you know? She knows everything.
Same as you then.
What?
I'm serious. Outdoor explorer, mechanic, they're both experts in their
It's
field, right?
414.
I think you two are awesome. Anyway, it wouldn't be hard for you to get her to teach you something. You're her sister. She'd be happy to teach you.
Well, you say that. But, never mind. It's getting late. Let's cook something.
Yay! That's my favorite part! Wait, no. My favorite part is watching the aurora.
Anyways, let's take a look at what ingredients we have. Every ingredient has its own effect, and combining them will create unexpected results. Ooh, what kind of effects are they gonna make? Let's just give it a try.
To give a few seconds before you raid in case you cut yourself off. Do I cut myself off when I do raids?
fish from 700 years ago and some cute
Skill
mimic
issue.
snow slug.
I don't think either is edible.
Oh, don't worry. We'll make them into a hot pot. Just add cream, biscuit crumbs, and the canned sardines I brought.
You're putting canned sardines into a
No,
hot pot?
Kyo, please. I'm not.
Please don't
Do
say
not raid me.
Oh, well then, this will be the main course for tonight. I'll show you what I can do as a chef.
Why don't I cook tonight? You can take a break.
Oh, come on, it's fine. Just leave it to me.
Sometimes.
The
Oh.
super delicious Snowplains combo stew is ready.
It smells so good. I'm gonna dig in.
I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name either.
I'm so full. Guess now we just wait for the light show.
The aurora should start soon. Before that, let's
What
just
the? That's not how
chat.
you copy his name?
Pela, why did you suddenly want to come camping?
Huh?
Well, aren't you always saying how you just want to lie in bed when you get off work?
Sorry. I hope this trip didn't surprise you.
No, I mean, sure, I'm not the most
I'm gonna do a
sociable
delayed
people,
raid
but
since
I
I'm still
love
in a
camping
cutscene.
with a good friend. And I had a great time. It's been a lot of fun. No, you're always like this. Even on this camping trip, you keep trying to do things. You really don't need to. Just leave it to me. Camping is about relaxing. No need to be so tense.
Oh, he actually ended
know.
like perfectly. Wow.
Just,
Wow,
I
was that
really
skill
getting into the
ability,
chip, and
guys?
I felt like I
He
finally
ended
got around to doing the
perfectly? He
things
said
I always
bye and then a
wanted to.
raid happened?
So all those comics you drew for the Tales series didn't count?
I have to hide those from other people.
Oh, she makes comics.
I
I
get a
don't
little
like showing my
embarrassed.
comics.
Oh,
Nope, absolutely
you
not.
care about other people's
Kyo.
opinions too much.
I suppose. I wish I could be more like you.
Oh, I'm not as cool as you think. I don't know how to handle my brother and sister. They keep treating me as
That's
a
like
kid.
me right in real life right now.
They're both
Not with
really
my siblings.
capable and awesome people. Which is why I feel really pressured when I'm with them. I'm already a grown-up. I have the capacity to do what I want to do.
See how cute they are
Why
together.
can't they just stop worrying and let me do what I want?
Best friends.
That's how families are.
Ah, sorry, I shouldn't talk about this. I was getting carried away.
It's okay. It's not like I even know what she looked like.
Is that cool stuff? I see like the spinning and
So,
an Asian
when's the award
invasions
due?
thing in the corner.
Careful, Lynx! There are monsters coming!
It's like, who is this person?
How did it get here?
Ow. Oh, I'm in my destruction character stuff?
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack! Do we still have the up? This happened.
How about this?
There you go. We're fine.
Commencing support. Oh!
Let's go.
Perfect. Excuse me, coming through.
Hey, the main character. He's trying to be like a hero over here.
Enemy data secured.
Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Let's make it quick. How about this? Rules are made to be broken!
There you go, almost done with this guy. Man, does this trial Lynx have like Eidolons or something? I don't even have that ability, or like... Rules are meant to be broken. Ah!
Coming out of thin air. They were probably attracted by the stove. The Stellaron crisis is over. Why are there still so many monsters? I see. Wait. Where did you come from all of a sudden? Kayla, who is this?
Nothing to worry about.
This is the Trailblazer, the savior of Belobog. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, thanks for saving us. Not to mention Belobog. So, what's a big hero like you doing out here? Oh, never mind. I can take a guess. Serval and Japard sent you to protect us, right? They're always like this. It's impossible to get some private time as their younger sister. Yeah. Hold on. Isn't that what I just said?
Meanwhile, me or my character has no family.
Serval and Japard are worrywarts. Besides, you did save us. Since you followed us all the way here, you probably know why we're out camping today. So stay.
Sorry, I ruined the mood. I'm a third wheel. I'll leave.
It's about time for it to appear. Hey, Lynxie, look! Come this way. Wow. This is the largest aurora since the Stellaron crisis passed. We're really lucky to see it. Yeah. Really lucky.
Aurora stuff. I love the arts in this game.
So awesome! I got to taste Lynxie's cooking and see the aurora. This Snowplains adventure was the best. You look really happy. Huh? Me? I'm not that happy.
What do you mean?
I mean is, I was going to say that, but now I suddenly don't want to.
What was that?
I understand what Pela really feels. You don't need to hide it. It was a great experience. Thanks to you, Lynxie. Not to mention you. Anyway, what now? Back home? Wanna go out for a midnight snack later?
I'll probably have a fourth midnight snack.
I heard a pretty good steak place opened up in the south of the administrative district. We can go try it out together. Sounds good. That's settled then. Let's part ways for now and rendezvous later tonight. Pela, hold on. What's up? This is for you. What is this? I found this
so
on the ground
floppy.
before you fixed the stove. I guess that fragmentum keeps the drops out. I think it might be best if you check it out yourself. Enya Sergeyevna. I see.
Oh, that name again.
Thank you, Lynxie. Let's meet up here later tonight. I better get going.
Alright. I thought I'd be like cutting myself off perfectly, but it seems low latency still has latency.
I should go talk to Japard and Serval at the workshop.
Just imagine them saying that. Yeah, I got the characters right here. I'm missing Jeppy. Look at that phone. Ah, no. They got different phones. Hey, JB007. One of the funniest texts was like, what was it again? I was like, what's a Stellaron? Or what's a relic? And then they gave me a long paragraph. What is a relic? Alright. 426. I like that car. Anyways, time to end the stream here and raid him. I gotta update the follower list again. But again, thank you guys for tuning in, staying and lurking, all that stuff, all that good stuff. You guys always cheer me up. And I hope that this stream cheers you up or something. You know, nice to have a break sometime. Never hurts anyone. Let's raid the same peep. I was planning to raid him when I was playing Warframe, but I never did. Instead I usually raid other peeps who's like smaller in views and something. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Intended for mature audiences. I can see that. Anyways, I'll probably hang out in his stream a bit later. Blah 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 blah. Beep boop bop. Let me in.